I love the Nicole Kidman AMC ad. Not even ironically, as a meme or a big bit. This is the one advertisement in my whole life that I like. This 1-minute pre-roll ad right before the movie starts starring Nicole Kidman, monologuing to an audience of sat movie theater goers about how great being at the movies is. And she's absolutely right. We come to this place for magic. We come to this place because I also have AMC A-List, and even though I don't really want to see this movie that badly, I need to get my money's worth. So this is how I'm spending my Friday evening right now.
That indescribable feeling we get when the lights begin to dim.
And then later I see someone's stupid phone turn on at full brightness 3 rows up so that they can check that they didn't get any text messages. Put it away, buddy. Hi, welcome to the second channel. If you're coming over from my main channel, you know I'm normally spinning in circles with a bat on my forehead and then running a mile really fast. Oh. But today we're doing something a little bit different. Since this ad debuted 3.5 years ago, the internet caught wind of its own unique magic, and people were talking about it for a very long time. SNL did their own parody of it. Morgan Freeman even did a parody of it for AFI's Lifetime Achievement Award to Nicole Kidman.
She gives us an indescribable feeling when the lights begin to dim.
But more importantly, that one guy saluted it in a theater. That's my America. I know the heyday of this meme has sort of come and gone, but they're still showing it. We're still applauding it when we see it, and the true love and adoration I have for it has only really started to hit me in a more profound way. There's something comforting about going to see a film, and everyone there is sort of in on the same joke. When I'm sat in the theater and I hear other people clapping when her foot hits that pavement, I know I'm amongst a community of frequent flyers to the theater. It's kind of funny that what started as a COVID is over, please come back to the movies, please, I beg you, please, we're gonna close forever, please, turned into a legitimate litmus test into whether a crowd I'm in is a good one or not. Especially when a new movie comes out, you never really know what the crowd of a film is gonna be like. You want them to laugh at the jokes, but not overdo it, and you want them to respond appropriately, but not be disruptive. Or if you're seeing the ending of Nickel Boys, you don't want to hear a goddamn pin drop in the audience, or I swear to God, I am this close to crying right now. Do not tip me over the edge. Or if you're in the Minecraft audience, you want everyone to be screaming chicken jockey and throwing their popcorn. I know that over the last few years, general crowd etiquette has really gone downhill. Concerts for certain artists, especially ones that are big on TikTok, are almost insufferable to be at. And a lot of people report that there are people talking during films, watching TikToks with the sound on, and generally treating this shared space like it's their own living room.
I just had one of the absolute worst movie-going experiences of my life, and to say that I am pissed is an absolute fucking understatement.
Manners don't exist anymore.
People just talk in theaters now. I've gone to movies recently where I'm like, I see phones on. People behind us were talking the whole show in a normal voice.
There's a lot of work to be done, don't get me wrong, but very broadly speaking, those are the outlier people, and I think if we start bullying them now, they can stop pulling that shit by 2030. A side note about that, during my screening of Anora, there were these 2 girls who were sat in my row, and they came in right before the movie started. And one of them immediately took their shoes off and was barefoot on the recliner. And not long after, they actually were just talking to each other at a regular speaking volume for probably 20 minutes before I shushed them. I do not like confrontation. It takes a lot from me to shush someone. I even sat further away from them since it was kind of an empty theater, but I still heard them talking. I think someone else in the theater got pissed too, because not long after that, a theater employee took one of the girls outside and gave them a stern talking to. And when she came back, she was not a problem anymore. Can you believe that, as a grown adult being taken outside to get a stern talking to for your behavior? Guys, bullying works, it's crazy. When the movie ended, I saw that one of the girls had this huge cowboy hat on, which was wild to me that you would wear something like that has a back to it in a theater with a recliner. Don't you want to... Anyways, while I love this commercial, I found out that there are people that actually hate it. How do you not feel anything but a cult-like reverence for it? This silly ad about how movies are good is charming. It's shot by the DP who shot Fight Club and Gone Girl, and it was written in an hour by a guy who has a writing credit on The Hunger Games and Captain Phillips. Other than the technical aspects of it, its sincerity is simultaneously endearing and comical, like seeing your grandma fall for AI videos of baby fashion shows on Facebook. Although a small minority, there is a Facebook group called We Hate Nicole Kidman's AMC Ads Support Group. While there are only 43 people in the group, this was apparently enough win for a reporter of the Wall Street Journal to comment on one of their posts asking to interview the group's creator. While I disagree with their sentiment, it's good to see people outside of the internet bubble and just have this normal, authentic, averse reaction to it. It tells me that there is something there, and I probably appreciate the ad for the very same reasons that they hate it. In my eyes, what's so powerful about the ad is that its pervasiveness in the theater has kept the meme alive so much longer than the average lifespan of a meme these days. If you were to log off of social media for a week and then come back, you would essentially have missed 7 different main characters of the day and would have no idea what people were talking about. Imagine having to explain to yourself in February why Saratoga water and taking 4 minutes to dive into a pool is funny. Oh, so good. This water is so good. It's the best. And it's not just filtered refrigerator water at this point. It's kind of nice that this cultural moment has had longevity and is able to evolve over time. I know at the core of it, it's an advertisement for a huge movie theater company. So I should hate it on principle of them trying to sell me something, but I give them a pass because they're selling me on the movie theater experience, which is one of the greatest things we get to do. Plus, I already have A-list, so it's kind of like a wash. They know they're going to be seeing me again anyways. And I'm probably the reason that they had to up the price recently, because I'll go see anything at IMAX. We live in a world of screens. At work, I look at medium screen. On breaks, I look at little screen. In the evening, I look at larger screen. Wouldn't it make sense that we cherish and celebrate getting to see the biggest and loudest screen? The first tweet about the ad says it sent them into a tailspin. At this point, I have clapped to and recited this commercial so many times, I can't even imagine being fazed by it anymore. It's essentially become a pledge of allegiance for me. And the way this country is looking, saluting the very idea of movies sounds a lot more appealing than the flag. Am I right? Am I right? If you read articles about this ad, people are calling Nicole's performance melodrama and camp. But to me, it's like a post-COVID souvenir of sincerity, reminding us that going to the movies is awesome. Crying because of a good movie is cathartic as fuck. You gotta cry over something that didn't even happen in real life, but tugged at your emotions so much it brought you to tears? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you did. I love seeing good movies so much. It genuinely makes so much nonsense in life worth it. And Nicole reminds me to express gratitude up to 3 times a week in premium screens and regular for only $25 a month. AMC, you sometimes have annoying moviegoers. And if I still had 2018 Movie Pass, I would certainly prefer to go to an independent theater. But for the value of a consistent moviegoer with 0 kids, maybe you do make movies better. I've been talking a lot about going to the movies, and it is no doubt an expensive hobby. I essentially have to have AMC A-list to make it affordable for me, and I'm now forced to only go to AMCs. Luckily, I live in Hollywood, so all the AMCs near me are nice, but nevertheless, this is a huge sacrifice when there are so many beautiful and historic independently owned theaters nearby. Not only that, but I'm lucky that I am able to afford it, and my friends are too, so I can drag them with me. I imagine in the future when I have children or something, I will not be taking them to the theaters all that often, because a normal ticket is already $20, and a children's ticket is only $3 cheaper. Isn't that kind of crazy to be charging $17 for a child to go see a movie they definitely won't remember, understand, or pay attention to? And that's per kid, mind you. So if you're a traditional family with 2 parents and 1 child, that's almost $60 just to get in. If you had more than 1 child, I mean, forget it. You might as well give your kid an iPad and hold it really close to their face so it looks as big as a theater screen. Not only that, the time window you have to go see a movie in theaters has been getting shorter and shorter. If you work a full-time job or even 2 jobs, which many Americans do, you essentially need a miracle to make sure that you are able to see a smaller film that's released in theaters. But does it even feel like you have to when movies hit streaming weeks after their release? Despite the few concerns the movie theater business has, it's still magical to sit in a theater, to forget about your worries, and get immersed in a story. Because we need that.
All of us.
When we go somewhere we've never been before, not just entertained, but somehow reborn together. Somehow heartbreak feels good in a place like this. And just as a sort of epilogue, I don't know what happened and who they think they are, but I went to go see a Minecraft movie on release night in IMAX. And for the first time at an AMC in 3.5 years, I did not see Nicole Kidman play before the movie started. What the hell is up with that? This is one of those rare movies where everyone is reacting to it as if it's Rocky Horror Picture Show and it's their first time seeing it. That's crazy that they had to miss out on the Nicole Kidman ad experience where the same thing was happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just know that Chicken Jockey's coming, so they're all screaming Chicken Jockey. They're cheering and applauding when Jack Black goes, "First we mine, then we craft, let's Minecraft." But you stripped them of the cult-like experience for your theater. What happened? I was so excited. I was actually, for this video, filming the pre-rolls so I was doing it discreetly on my phone. You couldn't even see the screen, but I wanted to see if people would react to the ad in the Minecraft movie because I sort of was expecting, a lot of reactions. But no, the movie just started. What the hell? And even though the movie was fine, ultimately I have to give the movie 0 stars because no Nicole Kidman means I don't even know if I watched the movie. That's fair. Thanks for watching. If you liked watching this video, I have another fun one you can watch right here on the screen. See you next time. Bye.